Yelena, good evening. Hello, Daniel.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm better than on Monday, but still better.
I can hear your blocked nose.
Yes, I
Yeah,
can't breathe
okay.
with nose.
All right, all right. Okay. So, but can you work?
Yes, but I didn't do anything at home.
You didn't do anything.
Yes,
Bad news. That was a kind of long period. I mean, just there were some celebrations and at the weekend, Daniel, you didn't do nothing. You
yes,
didn't do anything.
uh, I had, I had happy, very happy holidays, and
I can
uh,
see.
and
Mm-hmm.
then when I went to home,
Mm-hmm.
I think uh, because of air conditioning.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get got got ill.
I see. All
And
right.
when
Mm-hmm.
I thought when I planning
Mm-hmm.
mm, the day which I planned to do homework, I
Mm-hmm.
get ill. I got ill. And
Murphy's Law. Yeah? Yeah. Is it
как
Murphy's Law? Murphy's Law,
yes
закон подлости.
yes. Maybe
Murphy's
it's not
Law.
Murphy's law.
Uh-huh.
It's как это называется?
Mm-hmm.
In maybe it's justice.
Ah, justice. You think it's
Справедливость. Да.
justice? Okay, I see. Okay, let's call it coincidence. Давайте назовем это совпадение, all right? Such a
Okay.
coincidence. Okay. Well, that's clear. Well, anyway, Danyar, just
I
your homework was based, yes, on the video. That's why I think it's not really hard to complete. Just watch and have a cup of tea, maybe, you see? Uh-huh.
yes, I will do.
Uh-huh. All right. Okay, now just we're gonna start a new chapter today, and you can see here just there is the name of a company or just a brand, Apple Incorporated. Yes, but usually, okay, we call it Apple, right? So
Yeah.
what do you know? What do you know about this corporation? Mm-hmm. Do you know anything?
Yes, I know something
Mm-hmm.
about Apple.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, um, I know that one of um, one of founders,
Mm-hmm.
he's м, как его зовут, забыл.
Steve Jobs?
Steve Jobs, yes.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Maybe not
Okay.
founders, maybe he's CEO first or not first.
Yeah, and
Uh,
he's not a founder, but he's a co-founder, to be
yes, or
precise,
co-founder.
co-founder.
And I
Mm-hmm.
know that before work, um, Steve Jobs
Mm-hmm.
worked in Pixar before
Mm-hmm.
Apple.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right.
Um, and I
Yes.
know that Apple um, invented uh,
Mm-hmm.
Mac, Mac OS,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's right.
its first name Macintosh.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
And
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Apple uh, Inc.
Mm-hmm.
Incorporation, да?
Incorporated. Incorporated.
Incorporated.
Mm-hmm.
Incorporated. Apple Incorporated has uh, its, как сказать, их, its, или,
It's, yes,
ага,
it's. Mm-hmm.
its own computers,
Mm-hmm.
uh, operating systems, and
Yes.
and other gadgets.
Yes, that's right. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. So we're going to talk about modern icons. Then yeah, today, well, and to be precise, we're gonna talk about Steve Jobs. Yes, as you have already mentioned him. Yeah, and just and this topic, I mean, modern icons, will be a kind of just introduction for you to study defining and non-defining relative clauses. Okay, so today we're going to have a kind of grammar lesson. But let's start from the very beginning. I would like you to do this quiz. What do you know about
Okay.
Steve Jobs? Let's choose your answers, and after that, we're gonna check them, please.
Okay. He was born in San Francisco.
Did you guess or just you know exactly?
I guess.
I guess. Okay, okay. Go ahead.
And
Number
then
two.
at
Mhm.
college, this time people he dropped out. He was expelled. Uh, like other famous person, I think
Uh-huh.
maybe he was expelled.
He was expelled, you think? Very close to the correct answer. Okay. Uh-huh.
His first
Okay.
job was with a company which made uh, computers. C.
Computers. Okay. We'll
The
check
Apple
for.
Macintosh was the first successful computer to use a mouse.
Mm-hmm. Five.
In 1986, he co-founded Pixar.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Jobs died of cancer in, я не помню,
All right, just
2012,
guess. 2012. Okay. And.
and he was 56 years old.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Okay. Good. Now let's listen and check. Then yeah.
5.28. 1,
Steve Jobs was born in San Francisco in 1955.
2,
He dropped out of Reed College in Oregon after just 6 months.
3,
His first job was with Atari, the video game company.
4,
The Apple Macintosh was the first successful computer to use a mouse.
5,
He co-founded Pixar in 1986, the company that produced Toy Story.
6,
He died of cancer of the pancreas in 2011.
7,
He was only 56 years old when he died.
Mm-hmm. All right. Then yeah, just have you made any mistakes?
Yes, I made some
Uh-huh.
mistake.
All right. What are they?
Um, Number two, at college, he dropped out.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And next, his first job was with a company which made video games.
Mm-hmm.
And Steve Jobs died of cancer in 2011.
Yes, that's right. Okay. Good, good. Well, thank you. Now, I would like you to look at these photos and guess, Daniel, what the connection is between each of the things, people, or places and Steve Jobs. For example, number one, what's the connection between this thing, a computer, and Steve Jobs? Can you guess? Yes, I'm gonna
Number one,
move this. Uh-huh.
maybe it's the first model of Mac, mm, like
Mm-hmm.
like Mac computer,
All
first
right. Okay.
first
Uh-huh.
version. I
Okay.
don't know.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Just accept it. Number two.
Number two, I think uh, it's a famous photo.
Mm-hmm.
It's founders of Apple.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do you remember his name?
No.
No?
Ah,
Okay.
he's
Uh-huh.
he's Steve Jobs. Or no, I don't know.
This is Steve Jobs, right? Okay. And what about the man on the left?
No, I don't know.
No, you don't remember. Okay. Yes. Three. Who is that woman?
Number three. Maybe
Mhm.
it's his wife. She's his wife. I don't know.
Possibly, yes. Uh-huh. Okay. Four.
uh, Look at the mountain view.
Any ideas?
No.
Okay. Let's skip that then. And what about five?
And five. It's Apple's logo.
It's Apple's logo, right? Have you heard any theories about the appearance of this logo, Danielle?
Maybe I have heard, but I don't
Uh-huh.
remember.
You don't remember? Okay, okay then. So let's read and check your predictions. Okay, so I think that will be interesting. Okay, go ahead.
The Macintosh Classic was a
Mhm.
personal computer which was made by Apple in 1990. It had a 23 centimeters monochrome screen and a 4 megabyte memory. It was cheaper than earlier Apple computers and very easy to use. It was their first commercially successful computer.
Mhm.
Next. Стефан Возняк.
Mhm.
Вот теперь я вспомнил тебе его имя.
Yes, yes, uh-huh. Okay, yeah, I'm sure you heard
Uh,
it, yeah.
He's the American computer engineer and programmer whose computer designs became the original Apple I and Apple
Mhm.
II computers. He and Steve Jobs became friends when they were both working at Hewlett Packard. They started making computers in Jobs' parents' garage, and together they founded Apple Computers, now Apple Incorporated, in 1976.
Mhm.
Mona Simpson is Steve Jobs' sister. Jobs was adopted when he was born, but in the 1980s,
Mhm.
he found his biological mother, who told him that he had a sister. Mona and Steve met for the first time in 1985, when
Mhm.
she was 25 and he was 30, and they became very close. They kept their relationship secret for a year until Mona introduced Steve as her brother at the party which she gave to celebrate the publication of her first novel, Anywhere But Here
Publication. Yes.
publication.
Is everything clear about this?
Думаю, да.
Okay. Four.
Mountain View is the area in California where Steve Jobs grew up. He was born in San Francisco and was adopted by Paul and Clara Jobs. When he was 6 years old, the family moved to Mountain View, which was becoming a center for electronics. People began to call the area Silicon Valley because silicon is used to manufacture electronic parts.
Yes, manufacture.
Manufacture.
Yes, all right.
This is the logo, which was designed by Jonathan Mack, a Chinese de- a Chinese design student from Hong Kong, as a tribute to Steve Jobs when he died. The design, which used Jobs'
Silhouette.
silhouette, так вот,
Silhouette, yes,
silhouette
silhouette.
incorporated into the bite of a white Apple logo, became a worldwide internet sensation. The teenager said that Jobs had inspired him to become a designer.
Mhm. Is everything here, for example, this one as a tribute to Steve Jobs?
Tribute. Is that
Uh-huh.
from as a
Usually
tribute?
when people...
Это подарок или как? Посвятил?
Да, как дань, да, как дань.
А,
Yes,
как
дань,
дань.
as a
As a
tribute,
tribute.
как дань. All
Мгм.
right. Yes. So, well, now, Daniel, what did you learn about just these photographs? Okay, so what things did you learn in your own words?
Uh, First, I так, забыл. Почти.
Almost, almost.
Almost. Yes. First,
Mm-hmm.
I almost right. I am almost right. I was almost
I
right.
was almost right.
Maybe not
Yes.
first model, but one of models,
Mm-hmm.
one of computers,
Yes, that's right.
Macintosh.
Okay, and what about, yeah, so what details, what facts about
About
their
this computer?
friendship? No, I
Ah,
mean, what facts about these people did you learn? So, I mean, Stefan Wozniak and Steve Jobs.
okay. Stefan Wozniak and Steve Jobs, they were friends, and
Mm-hmm.
they create. Stefan Wozniak was engineer and programmer,
Engineer, an
engineer and
engineer, yes.
programmer, and
Mm-hmm.
uh, together with да, вместе с вот, или как
Yes. Mm-hmm.
together with Steve Jobs, they invented uh,
Mm-hmm.
computers, Apple computers. In
Yes.
and their first computers, they did it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
They made it, invented it, just
yes,
made it.
they
Mm-hmm.
made it. They
Mm-hmm.
made it in garage of in Steve Jobs' parents' garage.
Yes, that's right. Okay, good. The woman, Daniel. Who is this
Yes,
woman? Mm-hmm.
the woman is she's not a wife. She's a
Yeah.
sister,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, Steve Jobs uh, didn't know
Mm-hmm.
her before
Mm-hmm.
30 years.
Why?
Before
Yes.
he's
Before
30,
that. Mm-hmm.
because he was adopted
Yes.
uh, in childhood, and
Mm-hmm.
and later
Mm-hmm.
uh, and later м, так, he learned, да, или he saw,
He
узнал.
knew. He knew. Mm-hmm.
He knew,
Uh-huh.
and later he knew his biological mother,
Mm-hmm.
who told him about his sister.
Okay. Yes, then it's not new then yet. He met, yes, or he got acquainted with, right? Not new. With his biological mother. If you say his biological mother, it's better
Uh-huh.
to use met or
Met.
got acquainted with. Встретился,
Uh-huh.
познакомился.
Okay.
Yes.
He
All
met
right.
he met his biological mother, and then
Mm-hmm.
his mother told him that he has a sister,
He has, he
or
told him, reported
he told
speech.
him that he
Uh-huh.
had a
Mm-hmm.
sister,
A sister. Uh-huh.
and then they met for the
Mm-hmm.
first time in
Mm-hmm.
1985.
Exactly. Nice. What about this place, Mountain View? Why is this place so popular? Yes, famous and popular. Uh-huh.
Mountain View, it's a place uh, where where м, так, как правильно сказать? Where Steve Jobs grew up.
All right.
Я хотел сказать, провел свое детство. spent
No, spent,
spent
yes.
his
Yes.
childhood.
Yes, that's right.
Um,
Good. Mm-hmm.
it was a place with technology.
Yes. Uh-huh.
This area was called
Mm-hmm.
Silicon Valley,
Mm-hmm.
and there was manufactured uh,
Mm-hmm.
everything electronics.
Yeah, electronic parts. Yes, electronic
Electronic parts.
parts were manufactured there. Yes.
Okay. Electronic parts were
Mm-hmm.
manufactured there.
Yes,
Yes.
were manufactured there. Yes, that's right. And finally, logo. Yes, some details about the logo. Mhm.
The original logo is bit, так, bitten apple.
Beaten.
Yes. Bitten. Yes.
Beaten.
Original logo
Mhm.
is the beaten apple. But
Mhm.
uh, when Steve Jobs died in 2011,
Mhm.
Chinese design student Jonathan Mak
Mhm.
um, designed designed
Yes, designed.
uh,
Uh-huh.
designed this logo.
Mhm.
Uh, he used um, Steve Jobs
Mhm.
silhouette.
Mhm.
Uh, так, incorporated, да? Это
Yes, incorporated. Uh-huh.
he,
Incorporated means внедренный, you see?
да,
Uh-huh.
внедренный into
Uh-huh.
the byte.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mhm.
Yes.
He he used S- Steve Jobs' silhouette incorporated
Mhm.
into the byte of Apple logo,
Yes, that's right. One of
and
the
it
version,
was
yes. Uh-huh. Yes, it
yes,
was
it was
what?
one of the it was
Mm-hmm.
as a tribute to Steve Jobs when he died.
Absolutely. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's all, Danielle.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Good. Good job. Okay. Well, I just wanted to mention that one of the theories why they use that the image of an apple is that Steve Jobs was on a diet. He kept a diet, eating lots of apples. You see? Okay, but that's
Um,
only a theory, yeah. Okay, as you
uh,
know, he was ill and he was eating lots of apples in that period, and yeah, so once they discovered why they saw a beaten apple on the table somewhere, and just okay, the idea has come up to their minds, you see. Okay,
yes.
good, very good. I highly recommend you, Daniel, if you are interested in all this story, in the story of Steve Jobs. I highly recommend you to watch the video. It's just a kind of speech presented by Steve Jobs at Stanford University, and it's called "Stay Hungry, Stay Foolish." You see, you can learn a lot about him, about his childhood, about his ups and downs, взлеты и падения. Okay, so
Mhm.
it's very interesting. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Okay. Yes, it's called.
Okay.
All right. Now you can see there are some sentences taken from the text in exercise 2A, right? And so all these sentences are called relative clauses. Okay. So, I mean, not code, they include, включают в себя, they include relative clauses. Relative clauses in Russian means придаточные предложения. So, придаточные это значит дополнительные. Ага. Complex sentences, если вы помните из любого языка изучения. So, complex, this is, for example, the complex sentence, all right? And it can consist of a main clause, for example, and relative clause. So,
Okay.
yes, a relative clause can go, for example, at the beginning or sometimes in the middle or sometimes at the end of the complex sentence. Okay, so we are talking about relative clauses, and I would like you to complete these sentences using who, whose, which, and where.
Okay.
Let's try. Go ahead.
The Macintosh Classic was a personal computer which was made by Apple in 1990.
That's right.
Stefan Wozniak is an American computer engineer uh, who founded Apple Computers with Steve Jobs.
That's right.
And Steve Jobs, and whose computer designs became the original Apple I and Apple II computers.
And
Whose
whose computer designs, right? 3.
Mona introduced Steve as her brother at the party, uh, which she gave to celebrate the publication of her first novel.
Right.
Mountain View is the area in California where Steve Jobs grew up.
Correct.
Jonathan Marks' design used who used Jobs' silhouette incorporated in the byte.
This pronoun, Danya,
Нет,
relates
хотя
not to
нет.
Jonathan.
Да.
Yes, it
Дизайн.
relates to design. Yes.
Тогда which.
Which? Now it sounds correct. Okay. Well, now just stay focused, Danyar, please, and answer the questions, okay, in part B. In which phrase, okay, is the relative pronoun not necessary? Okay.
Which
In which of
phrase
these? Mm-hmm.
not necessary?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Maybe at first.
I mean, it's not necessary. It means you can remove it from a sentence and then
Yeah.
nothing changes. You see?
Yes.
So you think that in number 1, if you take out which,
Which?
so it doesn't change? The Macintosh Classic was the personal computer was made by Apple in 1990. You think it sounds correct?
Maybe.
Okay, so you just guess, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you are wrong, Daniel, because
Okay.
in this case, yes, in this case, it plays a crucial role, you see? Because it's a subject of the relative clause, we can't remove it. Okay,
Okay.
but yes, let's think it over.
Maybe number 3.
Exactly, absolutely right. In this sentence, you can take out which and nothing will change, right? Can you read the sentence without which, please? Daniel?
Mona introduced Steve as her brother at the party she gave to celebrate the publication of her first novel.
Yes, okay. Excellent. And number 2 question.
In which sentences could you leave out the relative clause, but the sentences would still make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Could
Okay,
you
again,
read
relative clause, it
out?
means extra information, so you can
Yes.
leave out, but the sentence would still make sense. It can exist without a relative clause, in other words. In which
Without relative
sentence?
clause.
Mm-hmm. There is
Number
only
4.
one. Number 4? So you mean Mountain View is the area in California?
Yes.
Well, I
It's a
mean,
fact.
okay, yes, partly yes, but then mm, essential information is missed, you see? Then yeah,
Okay. Uh,
yeah, but yes, it can exist, but we lose very crucial information, really crucial information.
Что-то не знаю. No, I don't know.
Так, окей.
Они все
Extra.
несут какую-то информацию.
Ну, как бы, ну да, несут, но иногда это просто дополнительная информация, которая не влияет на основное содержание основного предложения.
Ну, вот 5 звучит так. Что-то.
Вот, совершенно верно. So, Jonathan Mack's design became a worldwide internet sensation, right? Okay, it can exist, right, independently, and it
Мгм.
makes sense, right? And this one, which used Job Silhouette Incorporated, it's extra, right? It's
Yes.
extra. It gives additional information. Okay, right. Now, Daniel, I would like you to study this presentation. So please stay focused because sometimes, yes, it's a little bit tricky. Okay, so relative clauses can divide into defining clauses and non-defining clauses.
А вы уже
You
включили
see?
презентацию?
Oh, sorry. I'm so
Это
sorry.
видишь.
I'm sorry. Yes, okay. I forgot that I have prepared a presentation. Yes, okay. Yeah. Well, using another source. Well, again, then yeah, relative clauses, this is the general name, right? And they can divide into defining relative clauses and non-defining relative clauses. Если вам как-то поможет, то defining clauses переводится как придаточные определительные, and non-defining relative clauses логично неопределенные придаточные.
Окей.
Okay, so what should you learn about them is that what is a relative clause in general? Relative clause usually contains a relative pronoun, okay, one of these WH words, plus subject plus a verb. Okay, who is usually used for people, the woman who works here, which is usually used for things and animals, for example, a book which teaches you. That can be used both for people or things, the phone that I bought, where for places, the house where I was born, and whose when we talk about possession, the man whose brother plays. Okay?
Possession —
Мгм.
это, получается, как
Это
это перевести?
принадлежность,
Понятно,
притяжательная
принадлежность, да-да.
форма.
Ага.
Да, okay? Yes. Well, let's start with defining relative clauses. Defining relative clauses, Daniel, give us essential information, and if we remove them from the sentence, it changes its meaning.
Окей.
Okay, now let's see. Okay, who that? Read the example. Okay, one by one,
Мгм.
Daniel.
Who's that? Julius, the woman who works in the office with me.
Okay.
Which that? It's a self-help book which teaches you how to relax.
Mhm.
Where? That's the house where I was born. Whose is Frank, the man whose brother plays for Manchester United.
United. Mhm.
Who that? I've just
Mhm.
had a text from the girl who I met on the flight.
Yes. So it means that all these defining relative clauses that are highlighted can't be removed. I mean, they bring essential information. All right. Otherwise, the meaning of the main sentence is weird. You see, the main sentences without these relative defining relative clauses can't exist. You see?
Yes?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what is very specific about defining relative clauses is that that you can use you can also use that instead of who or which. Okay.
Okay.
Next, pronouns can be omitted. For example, Julius, the woman who works in the office with me, so you can't omit, you can't remove
Mm.
who, right? Whose, it means of who or of which, for both, for people and for animals, for example, okay? Whose can never be omitted. Окей. Ну, например, это кошка, чьи котята, например, играют во дворе. Да? In this case, we can say whose kittens, you see?
Ага.
Although it's an animal. Понятно, да? Next. Who, which, that can be omitted. But only in case where main clause and relative clause have a different subject. Вот здесь чуть-чуть сложненько. Ну-ка. She's the girl, who I met on the plane. Почему who в данном случае мы смогли убрать? So, because в главном предложении she's the girl у нас подлежащее какое, Даниэль?
She?
She. А в
Yeah.
relative clause у нас подлежащее
I?
какое? I. То есть, когда у нас подлежащие разные в основном и придаточном предложении, в этом случае мы можем убирать who, which, that. Если же who, which, that исполняет роль, например, вот
Ну
смотрите,
да, логично,
видите,
да.
подлежащее, то
Мгм.
его убирать нельзя, да? Окей.
Да-да-да.
Так, next, non-defining relative clauses. Non-defining relative clauses, they give us extra information, not essential, but extra information. And the sentence in general can exist without it. You see? Okay, let's read the examples, please.
Mhm. This painting, which was painted in 1860, uh, is worth millions of pounds.
Where is the non-defining relative clause in this sentence?
Uh, Relative clause is
Mhm.
which was painted in
Which was painted,
1860.
yes, 1860. That's right. So you can remove it and nothing, actually, nothing essential, right, happens to the sentence. Okay.
Yes.
Next.
Last week, I visited my aunt, who's nearly 90 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Relative clause is who's nearly 90 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Barford.
Mm-hmm.
Barford, where my grandfather was born, is a beautiful little town. Relative clause
Okay.
is where my grandfather was born.
Mm-hmm.
My neighbor, whose son goes to my son's school, has just remarried.
Mm-hmm.
Whose son goes to my son's school.
Yes, it's a non-defining
It's
relative clause.
yes.
As you can see, non-defining relative clauses, Daniel, usually go between commas. Here there is a
Okay.
comma and here if it goes in the middle of a sentence. Or sometimes it can go at the end of the sentence and then it is divided by a comma and a full stop. Okay?
Okay.
Pronouns cannot be omitted. Okay? So you must keep, you can't delete, for example, who or where, you see whose. Yeah. So in non-defining relative clause, we can't remove anything. You cannot use that now. Compare. In defining relative clauses, you can replace who and which by that. Yes?
Okay.
Yes. But in non-defining relative clauses, you can't replace this which and who by that. You
А
see?
почему? Как это так, ну, влияет на предложение? Или это
Uh,
просто особенность такая?
Ну, это такая особенность на самом деле, вот с точки зрения языка как-то объяснить не получится, Даняр. Просто это
Мгм.
такая особенность, что в неопределенных придаточных, да, у нас that использовать нельзя. Мгм. Да, использовать нельзя. То есть там, где предложение, придаточное предложение несет дополнительную информацию, несущественную, да, who или which менять на that нельзя. And extra information, if you remove the clause, the sentence still makes complete sense. Okay? Ну, это уже мы с вами обсуждали.
Мгм.
Okay? Right. So, mhm. Так, and so this is a short summary. Даниэль, это короткая summary того, что мы с вами обсудили. Okay?
Окей.
Just have a glance, взгляните.
Essential, это
In
получается переводится как важный? Или
Да, это важная,
ага,
существенная, ключевая информация. Экстра– это дополнительная
дополнительный?
информация. То есть здесь оно, если мы убираем придаточно, меняется значение, либо вообще предложение уже не может существовать, да? Extra– это когда sentence may exist without it. No commas. In defining relative clauses, we use no commas. In non-defining, we must use commas. Okay. In defining relative clauses, we can use all these pronouns, and in non-defining clauses, we can't use that. In defining relative clauses, or we can omit pronoun. Pronoun means one of these words only if there are different subjects. Yes, and in non-defining relative clause, we never omit a pronoun.
Yes,
All
I
right.
understand.
You understood. Nice. Now let's do the practice task then. Okay. Please,
Okay.
Danyar, the first one, A.
First one. Uh, Rob and Corina,
Uh-huh.
twins, um, often need a baby sister. Так,
Open Karina, it means people, right?
да-да-да,
Mm-hmm.
это люди, которые, ну, наверное, which have twins.
А если поточнее, which разве можно с людьми, Даньяр?
Ну, хотя нет, нет.
Да,
Who-
что-то так.
Тогда who have
Who, of
twins.
course. Has. Is it defining or non-defining?
It's not
Non-defining,
non-defining.
yes, non-defining. That's right, okay.
Not
Next,
или not? Non. Non.
non-defining, non.
Non-defining.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Downing Street, the British Prime Minister lives, is in central London. Downing Street, where the British Prime
Mhm.
Minister lives, is in central
Mhm.
London. It's
Mhm.
non-defining.
Absolutely. Mhm.
This sandwich you made me yesterday was delicious. The sandwich which you made me
Mhm.
yesterday was delicious.
Defining or
It's
non-defining?
defining.
Defining. Can we replace which by that?
Yes,
Yes, that's right. So we can say which and
in that
that.
that you made
Okay.
me.
Yes, good.
The woman lived her before us was a writer. Lived here before us was the woman who lived here before us was a writer.
Mm-hmm. Defining or
Uh,
non-defining?
defining, it's defining.
Defining. Yes,
And
okay.
we can we use that
That's
that
right. Mm-hmm.
that lived here.
Yes, excellent. Next, 5.
Z это получается переводится который, да? Можно
Совершенно
так?
верно. Да, которая.
Ага,
И who тоже
которая.
которая? Даниэль,
Ну да,
who
да, мы
тоже.
как бы. Да,
Ага,
да.
да. Окей.
Ну, ху это типа, ну ладно, это у меня
Это,
извращенный
ну, у вас
перевод в голове.
Ну, поняла, вы переводите, то есть кто живет, да? Вот
Да,
так.
да, да.
Окей, yes,
Ага.
5.
Стиг Ларсон. Books form the Millennium Trilogy. Так, Стиг Ларсон. Whose books
Yes, good.
died in 20...
No,
2004. Так,
2004, yes.
it's non-defining.
Non-defining, okay. 6.
My computer is a lot faster than the one which you bought,
Okay. Or
or that.
that you bought.
It's defining.
Mm-hmm.
The Mona Lisa has been damaged several times, is now displayed behind bulletproof glass. The Mona Lisa, which has been
Mm-hmm.
damaged, it's
Yes.
not defining.
Mm-hmm.
Look, that's the woman. Dog bit me last. That's the woman whose dog bit me
Good.
last week. It's defining.
Mm-hmm.
On our last holiday, we visited Stratford upon Avon. Shakespeare was born. Where
Mm-hmm.
Shakespeare was born.
Mm-hmm.
We all went to the match except Marianne doesn't like football. Who doesn't like
Mm-hmm.
football?
Yes.
Так. А вот это какое будет предложение?
Вы скажите, ага.
Ну, я бы сказал, что это non-defining.
It's non-defining. It's non-defining. Yes.
И тут мы не можем that использовать.
Не можем. Даниэль, во-первых, как мы определяем, в первую
Ну да,
очередь у нас
запятая.
запятая, ага, у нас в defining no commas, ага. 11.
Ага. That man you saw at the party was my boyfriend. That man who you saw at the party was my boyfriend.
Any other ideas?
Or that.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay.
And that's the park I learned to ride a bike. Where I learned.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Now, Daniel, we have partly done exercise B. But could you now please circle the relative pronouns which could be left out? So which relative pronouns could be left
Could be
out?
left out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It sentences
Mm-hmm.
must be without commas.
Yes,
It's not.
without
It's not
commas. Good.
first, second. The sandwich. It's not number three.
Why not number 3, Daniel?
Because in the number three
Mm-hmm.
there is not uh, the sandwich.
You,
It's
you
first
mean
subject.
you mean subject? But in this case, Daniel, actually there is only one subject. There is only one subject, you. You see?
Yes, you made.
Okay, you okay?
Uh,
Yes, and I just maybe I misled you a little bit. Yes, I told you that you can leave out the pronoun if there are two clauses and two different subjects. Yes, but in this sentence, yes, there is only one subject.
okay.
You see, that's why. Okay, and the subject is different. I mean, it doesn't relate to the sandwich.
Yes.
You see? Okay, that's
Ну
why,
тогда, значит, мы можем использовать.
yes,
Без.
we can use it without, right? The sandwich you
Окей.
made
Если
me
мы
yesterday
ошибаемся.
was delicious. Did you
Окей.
get my point of view? I mean,
Ну,
sometimes there are
если
two subjects, yes,
либо должно
sometimes there
быть
are two.
два независимых от
Да,
друга.
подлежащие,
Да,
ага.
подлежащее и сказуемое.
Мгм,
Сказуемое тоже
мгм.
должно быть, да, обязательно?
Да, обязательно
В
должно быть
общем,
сказуемое.
короче, два
И два
полноценных
разных подлежащих.
предложения, ну,
С
и
разными
да,
подлежащими.
с разными подлежащими.
Да.
Либо в целом подлежащее, которое не зависит. Ну,
Мгм.
подлежащее и сказуемое не зависит от первого предложения. Вот так скажем, да?
Да, ну в целом, скажем, одно подлежащее и одно сказуемое, да, и вообще в этом предложении the sandwich это дополнение, оно даже не подлежащее.
Ну, тут
Сэндвич,
даже не
который ты
сказать,
мне
что это
сделал, что
два
это
разных
полноценное
предложения.
предложение, да, по
Да, да,
сути.
да.
Okay, yes. All right. Ага, good.
Ну, я, в
Next.
общем, ну, в целом, наверное, понял.
Хорошо, да, ну, окей, я чувствую, что да, есть понимание. Давайте дальше. Сами, ага.
Э,
What else?
Тогда, ну вот номер 4, допустим.
Так, что у
Тут
нас
есть
тут?
woman, lived here, и
Оно, а
woman
who
was a
разве это не
writer.
подлежащее, Даниэр?
Ну да, тоже. Ну, сказуемо, вот, допустим, was, да? Was же или нет?
М,
Was a writer. Was.
Вот смотрите, the
Это
woman
был.
это подлежащее, was a right это сказуемое. А
Да.
теперь рассмотрим вот это предложение
А вот
who
это
это
lived,
подлежащее, lived это сказуемое. То есть это who и lived это подлежащее и сказуемое.
да, получается, who нельзя убрать, получается.
Нельзя, получается,
Да,
так
вот.
как оно является подлежащим.
Да, да,
То
да,
есть
да.
здесь встроено внутри, поэтому надо внимательно искать подлежащее, сказуемое.
Да. Так, number
Так,
5. No. Number 6. Так. Отсюда можно убрать.
так, let's see, number 6.
Потому что, так,
Да, 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 good,
подлежащее
окей.
будет это computer, is,
Угу,
это первый комплекс
угу,
получается. А
угу.
второй это you-bot.
You bought, yes, that's right, which can be left out. Agree, согласна. Yes, what else?
Number 7, no. Number 8, the woman. Dog bit, это одно.
Мгм.
Но тут нужен обязательно.
Да, конечно. Мгм. Yes.
Тогда непонятно, чья собака укусила. Так,
Мгм.
так, 11. Так, the man. Yes. Здесь можно убрать,
Yes, that's right.
потому что the man was, and you saw.
You saw. That's right. That's right. Okay.
And
12.
there's a park where... Ну, тут нельзя убрать.
Нельзя, да. It plays a key role. Exactly. That's right. Good. Вернемся к сэндвичу, Даниэль. Мы вот здесь же пропустили, да, was delicious, вот же подлежащее sandwich. Was delicious.
Да-да-да,
И
sandwich
you
was, you
made,
made.
да, you made здесь, да, мы наконец не обратили внимания. Yes, of course. Okay, yeah. So as you can see, these sentences are typical, right? I mean, they have the same pattern, all right? And you should be careful. And now let's do task C. Add commas where necessary, Daniel, in the
Окей.
sentences. Let's try.
This is a place where John crashed his car. Uh, no commas.
No, no.
The castle that we visited yesterday was amazing. The castle? No, no, no.
No, okay. It plays a very important
Here
role
it's
that we
here it's
visited.
a word
Mhm.
that. It means
That,
it
yes.
means defining sentences, no commas.
Absolutely. Good job.
Beijing, which is one of the world's biggest cities, hosted the 2008 Olympic Games. Beijing hosted. Beijing, comma, which is one of the
Mm-hmm.
world's biggest cities, comma,
Mm-hmm.
hosted the Olympic
Yes.
Games.
Perfect. Next.
Michael Jackson's Thriller, which was released in 1982, was one of the best-selling albums of the 18th.
80s, yeah?
80s, yes, 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, this is the best-selling. Michael Jackson Thriller, comma,
Mm-hmm.
так, was one of the best. In 1982, comma,
Mm-hmm.
uh, there are the shoes which I am wearing to the party tonight. No comma.
No comma. Absolutely.
Sally and Joe, who got married last year, are expecting their first baby. Uh, Sally and Joe,
Mm-hmm.
comma, who got married last year, comma, are
Mm-hmm.
expecting their first baby.
Yes. Excellent, Danielle. You are very attentive. Yes. You have been very attentive. Nice. Nice. All right. So, do you have any questions?
No,
Mm-hmm.
today no.
Today, no.
As
Okay.
usually.
Although, as usual, although this topic is a little bit tricky. I mean, there are lots of nuances, right, Daniela? And you should be accurate with all this stuff, right?
Yes,
Commas,
but partly,
removing. Mm-hmm.
maybe partly we have learned it
Yes.
before.
Yes, But you see, you do remember about that. But usually when students come up to this stage, they don't remember anything at all. It's just like an empty, just new leaf, you see? Empty
No,
leaf.
50% were absolutely new,
Uh-huh. Okay, okay.
um,
Mm-hmm.
but um, but we use this structure in our
Mm-hmm.
speech,
Yes, a
maybe
lot.
without
Mm-hmm.
without knowledge, but we use
Yeah,
uh,
yeah. Okay.
sometimes.
Yes, that's right. Okay. And complex sentences always make our speech just sound just more profound and more sophisticated, maybe, yes, rather than simple sentences. That's why, okay, it's better to build a complex sentence rather than to say too simple, you see? Two
Yes,
simple ones. Thank you. Well, let's take down your homework, Danielle.
yes,
First of all, you have to just watch the videos and then in your workbook, oh, stop, sorry, what's that? Lesson 10. Yeah, modern icons. Danielle, can you see? My workbook. That
yes,
is
yes.
page number 63. 63, all the tasks. I mean, there is only one with subtitles A, B, C. Okay, 63, exercise 1. And I guess enough. Okay, I guess enough.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, so let's wrap it up. Speedy recovery to you and see you
Thank
next
you.
week. Yes, bye.
Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye.